Hello everyone and welcome to another Lost Skills podcast video. I know I've been talking about the trim I make for my windows and stuff, and here it is. It's just plain oak boards, and then I made oak on the inside because you can buy window extensions and stuff, but they cost money, and you know what? This is all about saving money, which is what my podcast is about, what I like to do. I'm cheap. So I figured I'd show you what it looks like. And there's the hangers for the my wife's curtains. And you can see this is all just oak boards that were rough sawn with a bandsaw mill. And then I planed them and I varnished them with just a clear coat. And some of this wood has some really nice grain in it. You know, it gets some really nice like stripes. So I just wanted to show you guys what that looked like. It's nothing really special. If you want to build trim for your windows, don't buy that cheap generic crap that they sell for pretty good money at like Menards or any other big box store. Make your own. It doesn't cost that much. I mean, this would cost a little more if I bought these boards and then I varnished them and stuff, but I got cheap rough sawn oak, and I have a planer, so I planed it. The fit up sometimes, you know, gets a little hard to do because the boards warp and stuff. There's a little bit of gaps and stuff, but when we're putting our house together, we don't care because we're kind of going for more like a cabin, and cabins aren't perfect, so my windows don't have to be. You can see there's a little bit of a gap there. I could have sanded it with a sander, but let me go and I'll show you another window that's kind of halfway built. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Now this is my bathroom. This is a window I put in. You can see it's not a terribly huge window, but here's how I put the boards in. I put the one on the bottom, and then I just butt the ones on the sides up to it. You can see down here I had to take another board and make a spacer, because for some reason this house had like odd size windows, so I just made them standard size. All I had to do is add a 1-inch spacer to the bottom and to the top. It's a little dark in here. Hold on, let me turn on the light. There we go. You can see this is some more of that oak that I brought. Has some really nice grain. And it's kind of get a little glare, but that's pretty much how I just make my corner joints for the inside, and then I 45 the outsides and put them on there. I just figured I'd share this with you guys, and you can see up here this piece sticks out a little bit. I'm going to take a hand plane and plane that down so it fits. The board had a little bit of a warp to it and I couldn't push it in. So if you like this kind of thing, go to my website at www.lostskillspodcast.com, and until next time, thanks for watching and keep your stick on the ice.